Deion Sanders, the NFL Hall of Famer turned college football head coach, has been in the spotlight for decades. Known as Prime Time on the field, Deion has transformed himself into Coach Prime on the sidelines, taking on the role of mentor, leader, and father figure to many of his players at the University of Colorado. But while the world has celebrated his coaching success, especially as he brought energy and attention back to the Buffaloes program, tragedy and heartbreak have struck his own family. Recently, devastating news surrounding his son, Shilo Sanders, has left the Sanders family shaken, and fans across the sports world sending prayers and support. Deion has always been open about his love and dedication to his children. His sons, Shedeur and Shilo, have followed him closely into the world of football, both playing under his leadership at Jackson State before transferring with him to Colorado. While Shedeur has gained national attention as the Buffaloes quarterback, Shilo, a defensive back with a fiery personality, has made a name for himself with his hard-hitting style and ability to energize the defense. But behind the smiles, touchdowns, and highlight reels, life hasn't been easy for the Sanders family. Shilo Sanders has reportedly been dealing with a series of health and personal struggles that have now become impossible to ignore. The devastating news is that Shilo has been facing severe complications stemming from internal injuries, something that many fans didn't even realize was happening. In past seasons, Shilo suffered significant abdominal pain after games, later revealing that he had problems related to his kidneys. This condition has caused him not only physical pain, but also emotional challenges, as he tries to balance being a top-tier athlete with the reality of his health. For Deion, the news hit harder than anything he has faced on the football field. This is a man who has battled through his own health issues, including multiple surgeries to save his leg due to life-threatening blood clots. Deion knows the weight of medical uncertainty. He knows what it feels like to sit in a hospital bed and wonder what tomorrow will bring. And now, seeing his son endure something similar has been devastating. Fans who follow Coach Prime closely will remember that last season, Deion himself had to miss time with his team because of surgeries and treatments. His resilience inspired his players, but even then, he admitted that his biggest fear was not being there for his children. Today, that fear feels real, as Shilo's condition forces the family to face yet another painful chapter. The Sanders family has always been in the public eye. From reality TV shows to viral social media clips, their lives often play out in front of millions. But this moment is different. This moment has pulled the curtain back on the reality that even the biggest stars and athletes are human. They suffer, they worry, and they pray for their children just like any other parent. Reports suggest that Shilo has been forced to limit his football activity, focusing instead on recovery and medical treatment. While some fans have speculated about whether he'll be able to continue his playing career, Deion has made it clear that his son's health comes first. In emotional moments, Deion has shared that football is just a game, but life is irreplaceable. He has said before that being a father is the most important role he's ever had, and Shilo's battle has only reinforced that. Teammates and friends have rallied behind Shilo. Players in the Colorado locker room have spoken about how his energy and leadership keep them motivated, even when he's not on the field. They've dedicated moments to him, and it's become clear that his fight is not his alone. The entire team, the entire Sanders family, and even the entire college football community are behind him. For Deion, balancing the demands of being a high-profile coach with being a father in crisis is not easy. Every day, he wakes up with the weight of expectations from the university, from his players, from the media, and from fans. But behind closed doors, his heart is with Shilo. Sources close to the family say that he has spent countless nights at his son's side, praying and offering comfort. This is not about game plans or recruiting. This is about the bond between a father and his child. The devastating news has also brought out an outpouring of support from fans across the nation. On social media, thousands of messages have been sent to Shilo, offering prayers and encouragement. The Sanders family has always been polarizing in sports, with some critics saying Deion is too flashy or too outspoken. But in moments like this, the noise fades away, and what's left is a family just trying to make it through one of the toughest battles they've ever faced. It's also a reminder of the dangers athletes face every day. Football is a sport that demands everything from the body. Injuries can go far beyond what fans see on the surface. For Shilo, what started as an unseen medical issue became a life-altering struggle. And for Deion, no victory on the field could ever make up for seeing his son in pain. Despite the devastation, there is still hope. Doctors are working closely with Shilo, and the family has been careful about sharing too many details, but they remain optimistic about his recovery. Deion has expressed faith, saying that God has a plan for his son and that this trial will only make Shilo stronger. Faith has always been a central part of Deion's life, and in this moment, it is what's holding the family together. The Sanders family is no stranger to adversity. From public divorces to health crises to criticism in the media, they have faced it all. And yet, time and time again, they've shown resilience. Deion himself is a living example of pushing forward when the odds are stacked against you. Shilo has inherited that same determination, and while the road ahead may be long, there is little doubt that he will face it with courage. For fans, this news is heartbreaking, but it's also a chance to rally behind Shilo and the Sanders family. It's a moment to put rivalries aside and remember that at the end of the day, these athletes are people with families, struggles, and battles we may never fully understand. Shilo's fight is a reminder that health and family are more important than any scoreboard. As Deion Sanders continues to coach, lead, and inspire, one thing remains clear. His greatest victory will not come on a football field. His greatest victory will be seeing his son healthy, happy, and able to live a full life beyond the game. That is what matters most. This breaking news has shaken the sports world, but it has also united fans in compassion. Everyone is watching, waiting, and praying for Shilo's recovery. And through it all, Deion Sanders is standing strong, showing the world that even when life delivers its most devastating blows, love, faith, and family can carry us forward.